we know that the Puerto Rico economy has been affected by the national recession, but it was further aggravated by our own local, what we call a criollo recession. What would you say are the key factors that created that local recession that further aggravated the recession that is stimulated by the one in the States?
Sure. Our recession started, Joe, in May of 2006. And our recession started when the government was shut down. That action created a number of problems that have continued to hound us. It created a negative investment climate for Puerto Rico. It created uncertainty in the public sector. It created a total stop payments and economic activity from the government and the private sector. But most importantly, it aggravated the political negatives that was going on in Puerto Rico. Mm-hmm. So we graphed in our study when exactly the Puerto Rican economy started to come down, and it was in May of 2006, the same period when the government was shut down. And if you add to that we have had periods of spending that are just obscene. For example, while Puerto Rico was not growing, we have a what I call the lost generation. This from 2000 to 2009, we haven't grown. We have to contracted or grown very little.
So you could take history and just take that out of history because we didn't do anything.
Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Just political bickering. So a country needs to adjust. If you're not growing, you need to adjust. You need to cut back. So what did the politicians do? Well, the payroll for Puerto Rico in 2000 was about $3.2 billion. Now it's $5.8 billion. So in the last 10 years, the public sector received 10% increases every year while the economy was not growing. So we have a deficit of $3.2 billion, right? Mm-hmm. The governor have said. So that's the money right there. That's your deficit. I mean, if you don't grow your revenues, you cannot grow your expenses. It's basic math.